song that's not shared. Starting it. Dio, let me know if you can hear me. Okay? Let me know if you can hear me. So we can start on time. Let me see. I think I do. Where's the comment on this one? Dio, damn long, please. I'm so hungry. So please comment on this one. Okay, good afternoon. Yes, ma'am. I can hear you loud and clear. Okay. Why is it not showing here? All right. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Let me check. I need to check. Where's the comment? Where is the comment? Where's the comment? If you can't hear me or anything, just go to TikTok. I'm going to post this. I'm going to share this and go to TikTok. And then... Dayo, I can't read comments. I don't see comments. Oh, let me try this one. I don't see your comment. Oh, let me see if I can go through. Oh, I'm on TikTok anyway. If this one doesn't cooperate, then you go on TikTok. You figure it out. So funny, my head aches. I'm not even following myself. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, let me tell you what is going on. I cannot. Let me see. Mhm. I can't read comments. It's okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I am going to. Why is it not showing here? Are you kidding me? Hey, am I still on? Am I still on Facebook? Because this Facebook, they're finally frustrating my life. Finally. They are frustrating my life. Let me quickly do something. Um, okay, I cannot read comments. I don't know. Good evening, fabulous beauty. Good afternoon. Anyway, I'm just gonna continue. Emma Binu, I have too much on my plate, so I don't even have time checking these things. But at least I got a software show comment on stage. Okay, I think I was the one that did not undo this, and this. All right. Hello, good afternoon. I said show now. Why are you not showing? Facebook, unfortunately, I cannot read comment, but I'm going to start so that I do not waste time. Dayo, please call Auntie Dami. As long as you guys can hear me, I just don't want to be talking without you communicating or me communicating. Let me see. Review. Okay. No, don't do that to me. Okay. Good afternoon. Fabulous. You stay with me on TikTok. Whether you'll stay with me on Facebook. New comments. What again? You appear here. What did I do? Ha, Lord have mercy. It's like I touched something again. Don't do that. Dara, can you still see me? Because I can't see myself. I can't see myself. I don't know what I did. Okay, I'm back. Oh, Lord. Anyway, good afternoon. Let's start because I don't want to get so worked up today. Good afternoon, and maybe this is the last day for this topic. I want to start something next week. Good afternoon, everyone. New comment will appear here in real time for everyone to see. That's not what I'm trying to do. Is it? That you typed something. Let me see if I'll see it. Let me see if I'll see comments because I am not seeing comment on Facebook. Good afternoon, TikTok. Let me start. I need to stay focused. Emma Bino. Tiredness lunch shaming. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Before we start, I want you to take a deep breath. Like I need one right now. Take a deep breath. Let's all take a deep breath. We need that right now. And class is starting. And today, this topic of from healing to purpose. And we're talking about from broken to structured. If you've been following, this is the 5th week on this topic. And that's why I'm saying we need to move to another topic next week. We have had enough of this. If you have any questions, now that I can't even read your comments, I don't know. I do not know. I don't understand. But I want to take a deep breath again. I think Dr. is the one that need to take a deep breath. Whew, fabulous beauty. Okay, you stay with me. Anyway, this is not just another live today, another live class. This is a reset. We have done talking. If you've been following for 5 weeks and you have not started your healing journey, You have not forgiven yourself. You have not forgiven everyone that has offended you. Then I don't know what you are doing. You're wasting your time watching this class. If you have not started, you have not made any step, any attempt, any attempt for 5 weeks, it means you're not supposed to be wasting your data to come online. Okay. So tonight, this is for the person who is tired of starting over. We've been talking about you've been broken, you've been shattered, you've made mistakes, and all of that. And we've been talking about healing and everything that has happened before you decide you want to start this healing journey. So today is a reset, the first day of a reset to the beginning of the process. So this is for you if you are tired of being stagnant, if you're tired of starting all over, the school you started last year, you can't finish, you're starting all over. That relationship that you're starting all over, that friendship that you're starting all over, that career, it can be anything. So you started, you're not stable, and you keep falling back into the same ditch. This is for you. This is for you. This is a reset. This is a rebuild. You are just about to start to rebuild. So type and say, yes, I am ready to rebuild. Then I know we're here together. I'm not talking to myself. I see you on TikTok. Good afternoon. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be mentioning names. I am so sorry. And then Facebook, I don't even see what is going on Facebook. And I put it on my YouTube. So you can just watch from TikTok, from Facebook, and from YouTube. Unfortunately, I can only see comments right now on TikTok. I will figure this out. Dayo, I just did this thing today. So I didn't even have time to see. I was using BeLive. So this is a new thing, StreamYard. They call it StreamYard Studio. So this is my first time of using this. I will try over the weekend to figure it out so I can see your comments next week. Dayo, if there's any important message, please send it to me on the business line so I can read it. That's the only thing I can access right now. I'm trying to see if I can access my Facebook through this one. I'm not able to do that. I don't know why, but I don't know. Yeah, I have this other account and oh, okay. Let me see. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can watch it from here, but I'm not. Okay, I think is it this is it? No, this is 4 weeks ago. Anyway, that if there's anything that you think I need to see, just text it back to me, please, so I can respond. I don't know why it is not showing on this my other account. Okay, so we're gonna start. Let me ask you first of all. Okay, AI summary on TikTok is telling me a session on healing from past hurts. Comment if you're ready to rebuild. Comment if you're ready to rebuild. It may be a relationship, it may be a career, it may be a friendship, it may be a business, whatever you want to rebuild, whatever you feel like you've been stagnant on and you feel like you need a reset, just say, I am ready. And let me ask you this one question. How many of you feel like you've done the healing work? Like for me, I can say confidently that I have done the healing work. 6 years is not a joke. And that's why I told you, you have your time in your hands. Don't waste it. But no one has the right to tell you how, when to be healed. It is your journey. You take it one day at a time. It may take you 1 month. It may take you 2 years. It may take you, but don't let it take you forever. Don't let it take you forever. And I think personally, I think the reason we stay too long on healing is one thing that is on the list is unforgiveness. You're not able to forgive yourself, or you're not able to forgive the person that you think has wronged you or has broken you or has hurt you. As soon as you can forgive yourself, forgive the person or the people, and forgive the situation, trust me, your healing journey is going to be like you just jump on the highway and it's just going to be going smoothly. But if you're not able to forgive, you cannot even be healed. There's no healing without forgiveness. Take that. Oh God, Facebook is always the one giving me feedback. There is no healing without forgiveness. You cannot say I'm healed without forgiving the situation. It may not be that anyone hurt you. It may not be that anyone shattered your heart or anything. It may just be a situation. You may be the one that needs to forgive yourself. You may be the one that needs to say, hey, I made a mistake. You may be the one that feel like, why am I just stagnant? It may be you that needs to forgive yourself for certain things you have done, or for certain things you have not done, for certain things you should have done, or certain things that you shouldn't have done. It may be you. It may not be like you need to forgive anyone but you. And if anyone is involved, you cannot be healed without forgiveness. I am telling you, it's a waste of time. Oh, I am healed. You are not healed. You can't come. You're still holding somebody rent-free in your head. And you're telling me you are healed. There's no healing. There is no healing. Write it down. Go and write it on your mirror. There is no healing without forgiveness. You have to forgive. That's how you can walk your walk. That's how you can do it. That's how you can let go. You have to let go whatever the situation, the people, the person, and you. You have to let go. You have to surrender. That's how you start your healing journey. So, how many of you feel like you've done the healing work, but your life still feels scattered? Dr. O, I forgive my ex-husband. Dr. O, I forgive my ex-boyfriend. I forgive my ex-girlfriend. The lady that left me at the altar, I forgive him. My boss that broke me, that fired me unjustly, I forgave him. But why am I still stagnant? Why do I still feel scattered? You know, I I have a therapist too. I have a therapist. And when I feel in my head like I'm confused, when I feel like I'm not stable, when I feel like I need to talk to somebody, I call my therapist. It is not free, but hey, I need it. I cannot hold anything in my head. I cannot hold any grudges in my head. I cannot just have anything disturbing me. I can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. I don't know if it is old age. I'm going to be 55 next month. I just feel like some things are just a waste of time. I can't sit down and be thinking, Alero share me, somebody offended me, I'm mad at somebody. I can't do it any longer. I can't do it anymore. That's why when people call me, Doctor, you have not called me, or I called you, you did not respond. Are you angry with me? I'll be like, anger. What you said 2 weeks ago, trust me, the moment you said it, I already forgave you. I'm not even thinking about that, because I don't have that room. There's no room, there's no space left in me to keep grudges. There's no room, there's no space left in me to be thinking about what you said to me last week. Me, I forgot already. I'm not even thinking about that any longer. So I called my therapist yesterday because it wasn't even confusion. It wasn't confusion, right? It was just something I was bouncing up in my head. I prayed about it. When God gives you peace about something, but that human part of me was still struggling. I was struggling and I thought, am I holding back? Am I holding on to something? So I thought, you know what? Let me pay this money. Boom. I called my therapist. No. First, we were chatting. I said, can I talk to you? Like, I'm busy, but I know you. Just text me. And I text him, I have two therapists. I have a woman and I have a man. So this, I wanted to hear, I wanted to hear a man talk. I wanted to hear from a man's perspective. So I know when to call each of them. So I called the man. So we were chatting. I'm actually going to be sharing some of my therapy notes with you because I felt like, okay, I've walked the walk. I've done the healing work, and I can tell you, like, I don't want to give myself 100% because it is not 100%. Let me say 95%, right? Healed. And I was still feeling that feeling that I was feeling, you know? And I'm like, why am I being scattered? It's not chattered. Oh. Why am I being scattered? Why can't I just hold it? If you're feeling like that, you know what? It's okay. Sometimes you feel that. I can't call it self-doubt. It's not like a doubt. It's not like confusion. I wasn't confused. I think I was trying to just put, okay, this is the word because I know you told me you're just trying to protect yourself. And truly, it's about that. I'm trying to guard myself. And we do this when you are healed, especially when your brokenness is coming from a relationship and you have walked the walk and you have done the healing work and you know in your heart and in your head that, yes, I have done the work. I am better. I have no hurt. I have no grudges. I have no pain. Sometimes you may feel a pinch. You remember certain things. Sometimes you feel like, you understand. But when you know that you have done the work, I'm not talking about some of you that are still holding on, like, people will be telling me in therapy, like, Dr. O, I cannot forgive that man. Like, Dr. O, I cannot forgive that woman. I cannot forgive my mother. I cannot forgive my father. I cannot forgive. I cannot forgive. I cannot forgive. I'll be like, really? Do you know people just drop dead just like that? People sleep and don't wake up. People drive and don't get to their destinations. And then you're here holding on to, I'm never going to forgive somebody. For what now? For what? Truly, for what? So if you feel like you have done the work, the healing work, you have really, really done the work. Probably, maybe you prayed about it, God touched your heart, or you've seen a therapist, or you've seen a counselor, or somebody just broke that yoke and talked to you, and you feel like, yes, let me just let go. But your life feels scattered, like you can't seem to put everything together. You can't seem to leave that same spot. You can't seem to move on, even though you are healed. I see you. You are not alone. I feel this from time to time. I feel this. And in my own case, I think it's more of I am protecting myself. I am guarding myself. You understand? I am guarding myself. I posted something on Facebook. I think it was on Sunday. I can't even remember. Those of you that have been following me for a very long time, you know the way I write. I love to write. And sometimes I'll just give you that extra assignment for you to read in between lines and be like, what is Dr. O trying to say? And most times, a lot of people, even though my writings are straightforward, they still call me and be twisting my own words. I wrote it myself, and I know exactly what I wrote. People will be sending me messages. People will be calling me and still be twisting what I wrote. Okay? They'll be twisting it for me. And I'll be like, are you still talking about what I wrote, or you just trying to form your opinion and think that's what I wrote? Right? It is okay to want to protect yourself. It is okay to want to guard yourself. I see you, okay? I see you. The real issue is you're trying to protect yourself. Here's the truth, nobody tells you. Healing without structure. You have to have a structure. Healing, I'm just missing Facebook. I know they will be dropping comments. I can't see your comment. Oh, Emma Binu. Me, I cannot see your comment. Whatever happens, I will let you know later, but I cannot see. Can't post comment to some destinations. Why? I will let you know later. I'll figure this out later. Okay? Healing without structure creates emotional relief, but not life stability. When you're healed and you don't have a structure, you have an emotional relief because you were angry at somebody, you couldn't forgive somebody. Now you are forgiving yourself. You are forgiving the situation. You are forgiving in case somebody was involved. You are forgiving the person or the people that were involved. But because you cannot just move on with life, you cannot just figure out, you probably confused or you are unstable. You have relief, but you're not stable. That means your healing has no structure. Okay. So you feel better, but your life is still inconsistent. And that's what I felt yesterday when I called my therapist. I feel like I've done everything right, but why can't I break through this? I don't want to go into a relationship. I don't want to have a relationship. I'm guarding myself so bad. Like, okay. My therapist kept telling me, go on a date. He even gave me like, I'm giving you 14 days. And I look at the timeline, the last time we spoke, it's been over 30 days. I'm like, I didn't go on a date. And I have about 3 people that asked me out on a date. And I actually backed out on one at the last minute. It's like, I'm sorry, I can't make it. I wasn't feeling it. And I'm not going to push myself because, okay, my therapist said this. No, I'm not feeling this person. I don't want to feel this person. I don't really, really, really want to go on a date with this person. And I know if you've been in my if you've been in my singles class, I told you, yes, go out on a date, make friends. You don't have to go out with everybody. You don't have to be in a relationship with everyone that asks you out. You can have a friend for life. Most of my friends, good friends, very, very good friends, are men. I communicate, I connect better with men. Maybe because I grew up as a tomboy in the midst of 9 boys. Maybe, no, I had 9 brothers and 1 sister. Maybe, so I'm very comfortable. I wasn't close to my sister. I was closer to my brothers. I wasn't close to my mother. I was closer to my father, you know? And the boys around me, they were good boys. My dad was a good father. My brothers, I don't know how they were outside, but to me, they all raised me well. Somebody asked me, people ask me all the time, where do you get your boldness and this firstness? Like you behave sometimes like men. And sometimes when I have my shortcuts, people, you see fine girls like this, you see calling me Mr. or calling me sir. And I will sometimes think maybe because of the way that I behave, because of the way I think, because of the way I write like a man, maybe that's why they think, oh, she's a man. I'm not transgender anyway. So you feel better, but your life is still inconsistent. Why? Why? Eventually, if you are not careful, the safest place for you to be when you're in that stagnant, inconsistent, unstable situation, it is very, very dangerous. It is a dangerous place to be. You know why? Because you're standing and you're not stable. You're either going to fall to the right or you're going to fall to the left. The right is you taking a bold step and say, I want to move on with my life. If you come to the left, it's like you fall back into your old patterns. That's where you know. Let me use drug addiction or any addiction for an example. When I'm counseling addicts, If you're not careful as an addict, if you're not careful, if you're not careful and determined, you will fall back into your old patterns. That's why you will be like, okay, we thought she's okay, she's good, she's that. You are inconsistent, you are unstable. And where you know is where you're going to run back to. You're going to run back to your safe place. Your safe place is where you're coming from. That is a familiar place for you. That is where you know, that is where it's comfortable for you. This new place you don't know, this new place you don't know how it's going to be, this new place you don't trust the process yet, but you see where you're coming from, you're fast to run back there. That's why people fall into old patterns. Let's talk about relationship. Somebody that is coming from out from an abusive relationship, if you're not careful, you are going to be in a relationship with that same person in a different human being, because that's where it's convenient. That is your safe mode. You understand that language very well. You're used to a man treating you like trash. You're used to a woman calling you names. You're used to the chaotic environment. You don't know what stillness is. You don't know what peace is all about, right? You live in a family, parents that have abused you all your life, called you names all your life, maltreated you all your life, father that all he knows is how to call you names, how to beat you, how to tell you you are nothing good. Trust me, if you are healed, if you're trying to move on with life, if you're trying to leave that life behind, if you're not very, very careful, you're still very unstable, you're inconsistent, if you're not careful, you're going to jump into a relationship that looks like where you're coming from, because that's the language you understand. That's when you'll be saying, but Dr. Kunle likes me, oh, because he will beat you and bring flour and come give you flour. He will insult you and take you to the mall to do shopping for you. He will call you all the bad names in the book. And guess what? He's taking you to dinner tonight, buy you a pretty dress, do your hair, and then like, baby, let's go to dinner. And you will go. Maybe on your way from that dinner is when this fight will start again, that he will start calling you names. Maybe while the waitress is standing there asking you, Madam, I am waiting for your order, and you're still looking. That's when he will tell you, why are you always like this, Papa? You never know what you want. See? Somebody that just begged you with a banquet of flour. What's it, so that is what you know. That's where you will be. The pattern is what will fit right perfectly into your life. Are you getting me? So let's go deeper. Some of you are not struggling because you're broken. Some of you, who's going to tell me time is up now? I better be looking at my time because I can't see Dio's comment. Some of you, Dio, maybe you have the office line now. You can be texting me, please. I beg. Some of you, you are not struggling because you're broken. You are struggling, hear this, because you don't trust yourself to be consistent. And that's exactly what happened to me yesterday. And this was exactly what my therapist told me. And trust me, if I was talking to somebody, this is exactly what I would tell that client. Like, you know what? You're okay. You have done a good job healing. You are not struggling because you're still broken. You just don't trust yourself to be consistent. In my own case, I trust myself. I was just trying to figure out, am I ready to start a relationship? Do I really want to be committed? Because I know when when I'm in a relationship, it's all commitment. It's all like, am I ready to cross that bridge? Like, okay, let me just let go. Do you understand? So it's not about being broken again. It's not about, okay, it's a rebound relationship. No, 6 years is a long time. Or is it about, no, it's me. Do I trust myself enough? Am I ready enough So you're not struggling because you're still broken. You're struggling because you don't trust yourself to be consistent. And that is why you see some people, I was asking somebody, I said, I don't understand. How can you say you have three wives and you love all of them equally? Or you love all of them? It is a lie. You just kidding yourself. Do you understand? That is why some men have a wife at home and like five concubines. How do you do that? You're not consistent. You don't trust yourself to give all your love to one woman. Why? You've been broken before. Or, okay, you know you want to get married. You know you want to have a steady relationship. You know you need a steady companion. But you have like five girlfriends. And it's like, hey, hello, why are you keeping four girlfriends at the same time? Who do you love? At least out of four, one should stand out. But because you don't trust yourself, you have been broken before. So now you don't want to give your love to one woman. Now you don't want to be committed to one woman. You know what is wrong with you? You're scared. Let's call it spade a spade. You are scared of being broken again. You are scared of being betrayed. You're scared of being stabbed again. And I'll say, even if you tell me, okay, I'm 95% healed, I'll tell you, go back on 70. Let's work on the 30 because you still have trust issue. And that trust issue is starting from you. Do you trust yourself enough to love one person? So now you can't tell me you love these four women. It's just like, okay, let's play. You're just playing. So if you really want a stable relationship, then you may want to sit down and just process these four, these three, these two men or these two women. Like, okay, who stand out? I was gonna post a question this morning. You know, I've been at the office all day, working, tired, exhausted, like I had no strength in me. I had no strength in me to the point like, okay, I was thinking, can I drive my car home? Am I able to drive home? My office is just 10 minutes to my house. Can I get the car and drive home in 10 minutes without crashing, without sleeping on the wheel, without, do I have enough strength? Let's see. That was the situation that day. Okay, Toaster One called. Don't laugh. Oh. I'm missing Facebook comments. Hold on, Bangbo. I want to man for me energy. It's Facebook that gives me energy, but I can't see their comments now. They pay me. So Toaster One calls. I'm like, okay, doctor, I've been calling you. I've called you like 5 times. You didn't pick your call. First of all, I want to get angry. Like, when I'm in my office, I may not be able to pick your call at all. When I'm with patients, I do not pick my call. Most times I put my phone on do not disturb, so it will not even ring. I would not even know you're calling until I have that time to sit down and check messages. I have my private number. I have my business line. So I'm in the office. I need money. I'm working with the phone office. And unless it's business, I will not even respond to anybody. My children will not even call me on my office line. Do you understand? So now you want to get defensive, like, why are you not picking my call? Oh, I'm tired. Because sometimes you just want peace. I don't want violence. I just want peace. You don't want violence. I'm exhausted. It's been a rough day. Oh, you better work less. You work too hard. You're a workaholic. Take it easy. Oh. Are you listening? And I want you people that I think that you need to switch to. Let me see. It's fabulous still here. Because I want answer. I want your sincere answer to this question. And then it's like, you work too much. You better reduce your hours, blah, blah, blah. You take it easy. Oh. That's answer from Toaster number one. And then you said the same thing to toaster number 2, or toaster number 2 was like, okay, hi, how are you doing? How's your day going? They didn't even call. And you said the same thing like, oh, it's been a rough day. I'm exhausted. And toaster number 2 said, oh, I hope everything is okay. Is there anything I can do to help or to make it better? Did you hear the answers? Auntie Dami, Efumilesio, you tell somebody, I've had a rough day. I'm exhausted. I am tired. I feel like I don't have any strength left in me. And the answer is, you work too hard. You need to work less and take it easy. Take it easy, oh. You know, that's a good advice, right? That's from the first response. The second response, you said the same thing, like, no, the second response is, hey, hi, how are you? I hope your day is going well. And you respond with, it's been a rough day. I'm exhausted. I feel like there is no strength left in me. And number 2 says, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How can I help? Or what can I do to make it feel better? Out of these 2 answers, who will you choose to go have a date with? I'm just talking about a date. Both of them want you to go out on date. Let's go for dinner. Let's go for breakfast. Who will you go out with? Honest. If you get those 2, fabulous, do you hear what I said? Ask them, did you hear what I said? Oh, work less now. You are a workaholic. You work too hard. You need to reduce your hours. You need to work less. That's a good advice. And then the second one said, oh, how can I help? Is there anything I can do to make it feel better? Out of these 2 people, one said, let's go for dinner. One said, let's go for breakfast. Are you going to agree to go on a date with answer number 2 or answer number 1? And think about it very well before you respond, because that thought, your response, will tell me how you digest what comes in and your choice of men or women. Because these 2 answers, maybe now because I am very, very intentional. Thank you. Fabulous says she will choose the second answer, which says, oh, sorry, how can I make this feel better? Or what can I do to help? Fabulous chose the second answer. How can I make it to feel better? I want somebody else to respond. Facebook, I'm not here about that because I am not seeing your responses. So until I get off line, that's when I will now see your response. So Fabulous said, Fabulous, can you tell me the reason? Sorry, I'm putting you on the spot because you're the only familiar face that I see on TikTok. Why did you choose second answer? Why did you choose the second answer? Fabulous. Why did you choose that second answer? Why would you choose that? Why would you choose that second answer? Why? Before I give you my own answer, why would you choose that second answer? You know, somebody said, I work less, so you're a workaholic. Take it easy, please. And the second one said, oh, I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do to make it feel better? Is there anything I can do to help out? Who would you go out on a date with? First date, oh, I've never gone out with any of them. This is the first time because it shows that it cares. Yeah, because it shows that it cares. That's Fabulous answer. She chose answer number 2. You know, because I can't see comments. Let me just continue. It's not only that it cares. You know, you have to, especially when you're coming from a place of healing and you're going to step out like, okay, then we're not again. This jacket, I'm getting warm. You have to be very, very careful how you begin again. You have to be very careful how you choose again. You have to be very, very careful how you continue the journey. I would choose to go out with number two. The reason is he is intentional. We can always say, doctor, you're a workaholic. I tell my friends that all the time. You understand? I'm very, very intentional now. The network is not good at all. It keeps hanging. My network, oh, really? Let me see. Let me change it to the Wi-Fi. So either of them will be bouncing on and off. Maybe it will be better now. Okay? You have to be intentional and listen. And not only listen, you have to listen very, very well because this is you beginning. Let's talk about relationship now. We're talking about relationship. You have to be sure of what you're doing and how. What is this? No, this is not what I want to do. I'm trying to see if I can read comment from here. It's not even showing on this phone. I will choose the second person too. In fact, I will choose because I know, okay, this person is very intentional. It is one thing to say, sorry, Okpeleo, you better go and rest. Or sorry, Okpeleo, you better work less. You know, it's like, I know I need to work less. Don't remind me. Or you telling me work less. I'm thinking in my head because I can be very rebellious. I am thinking in my head. You don't want me, you want me to work less. Okay, are you going to pay my bills? Do you understand? But you see, the person that is telling me, how can I help? I just said, thank you, I'm fine. Honestly, when he said, how can I help? You would think that he gave me an injection, an energy injection, because that told me, because I know sincerely that's how my son will respond. Mommy, can I help you with anything? Can I help you with anything? It will not respond to me like, Mommy, you need to work less. If he's going to tell me that, maybe another conversation like, Mommy, maybe you need to consider or reconsider your schedule and, take 2 days off. You told me that already. Take 2 days off instead of 1 day. You probably would tell me, but that instant of, oh, I feel like there's no energy left in me. You don't want to tell that person like, you better work less. Take it easy. Oh. No, that's not the right answer. You see how we resent, we begin to store in our storehouse. We begin to store things. You see how we begin to resent. We see how rebellion starts. Because you giving me that answer, in my head, I'm like, I should not work. Are you going to pay my bill? I'm already rebelling. Somebody telling me, oh, how can I help? I'm not going to ask for help, but that tells me like you care. That tells me like you are intentional about me. You at least in a minute thought about, Kinimolishi Lati, reduce. What can I do to reduce that stress for you? That is somebody that cares. So you're getting it now. This is supposed to be for a class. Yes, fabulous. Fabulous is following me. Exactly. So when people talk to you, you need to listen. If we listen very well, some of the marriage we get into, we will not get into it. You would have broken up that relationship before it leads to, hey, will you marry me? Don't even wait till, will you marry me? And then you say, yes, 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 because they've been telling you all your friends are married. No, you need to listen. You need to pay attention. You need to be intentional. Do you understand? And you need to be kind. Be kind in your thoughts. Be kind in your words. Be kind in your action to yourself and to people around you. Listen very well before you respond. I'm a very good listener, unless I just don't care about you. If I care about you as a friend, as somebody, I will listen. He knows the right words to say in that situation. I'm telling you. I just thought to myself, like, okay, my therapist said I need to go out on dates. Maybe I should go for that breakfast coffee. He said he invited me to. Maybe because I know, well, this person, I can flow with him without me getting angry. You know how you talk to people? One sentence, two sentences, sometimes you're talking to a man. Me, I'm already put off. I don't even want you to call me again. If you call me next time, I will not pick it up. Your number is already Sometimes I will just remove the contact that I save. So when your phone comes in, it's coming in as somebody that I don't know. It's because I don't want to hear you again. Do you understand? Sometimes it takes me 5 minutes to talk to you to know, like, okay, I want to talk to you again, or I don't want to talk to you again. Some people are so annoying, both female and male. So I don't want that conversation with you again because I don't have time to waste. So if I'm going to call you and then I'm on the phone with you for 30 minutes, kill and so it better be something reasonable. It better be like we're giving each other peace of mind. You understand? I have passed the stage that I will get off the phone with somebody and I'm still angry. Like, what was that? I will end that conversation very, very fast. Are you getting my point? So that was a very, very good example. I kept thinking about this over and over and over again. And actually, I told my therapist that, and that example, and it's like, okay, who would you go out on a date with out of the two of them? And that's why I'm throwing it out to you. And exactly what you said is what I said. And then he now broke it down like, yeah, we're communicating. Do you understand? You have to pay attention. You have to be intentional. Don't just, especially when you're healed and you're trying to, step out to a new career, new friendship, you're going to a new state, you're going into a new relationship. Pay attention, take your time, be intentional is the word. And you know what? If I'm thinking about what do I really need in a man, is being intentional, being kind. Do you understand? Why thinking about the two things? You are inviting BP. I don't understand that. So you don't think at all. Why thinking about the two things? You don't think. That's not something you should think about. Somebody says something to you and you don't digest it, you don't think. How would that cause you blood pressure? 50 genes. How does those two sentences cause you blood pressure? You know why we just misbehave sometimes? You know how we act? We just act impulse. You just be impulsive in acting. Is when people talk to you, that's it. You don't, for me, I don't care about anybody, but for me, when I have a conversation with anybody, with a client, with my kids, with my friend, after that conversation, it may not be immediately, it may be maybe on my bed. I do a lot of thinking in my bed. I do a lot of thinking in the shower. I do a lot of thinking when I'm driving. You want to process. That's it. It's not like you put it on your head and then it's giving you headache. But there are certain things that you need to think about and digest and be sure what was he talking about? What was she talking about? Sometimes I'm already done with the session. I may be on my bed and I'm thinking about, okay, what I discussed with Jeffrey in the afternoon, and it's just coming. It's just coming. And I'm putting it on my notes. Next time Jeffrey comes for his session, we're going over it again. That's how you get clarity. Don't just live life like, because I don't want to take you wrong, but if you're responding to what I said, and if what you said is what I'm interpreting, I don't know how you are inviting blood pressure. If you have to take a minute to digest your discussion with somebody, I don't know why that will give you a blood pressure, unless you already have blood pressure or you just want to give yourself blood pressure. These are simple examples of how do you reason. This is reasoning. This is being intentional. This is you reasoning. This is how you have to think and be clear about situation, about things, about making decisions. Do you understand? I hope you do. So be honest. How many times have you said, this is my new beginning? And 2 weeks later, or 1 week later, or 1 month later, you're back in the same circle. Okay, I'm going to do it right this time. I'm going to get a better job. I'm going to do it right this time. And then boom, I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to stop smoking. I'm going to stop my ashawo business, all this hookup. I'm going to stop. How many times have you made up your mind about something? You want to start over. I want a new life. I've turned a new leaf. And boom, you're back. Drinking again like there's no tomorrow. Smoking your life away like there's no tomorrow. Boom, you have 3, 4 girlfriends at the same time. Boom, you're sleeping with 6 men at the same time. 6 relationship. That's you dealing with 6 people at the same time. How do you find yourself back in the circle? If that's you, say, yes, that's me. Oh, I said I wasn't going to eat at night again. I did that to myself and I had it like 15 pounds in 1 month. Oh, I'm never going to eat after 8 o'clock. Oh, I'm never going to drink Coca-Cola. I'm never going to drink carbonated soda again. And then fine, you find yourself drinking again. Oh, I'm never going to drink alcohol again. I'm never going to do this again. Boom, you find yourself back in the same circle. Say, that's me. I know you will not respond, but in your head, just be trying to figure it out, okay? Tonight, we break this circle. Oh, unless you are not ready to break this circle. You want to break this circle, what is the time? Okay. I need to eat before the next patient coming. You need to break this circle. Not because you feel motivated. 50 genes, okay, he said it's listening, good. But because you finally understand that your life will not change through emotion. I can speak whatever I'm speaking now, and you get emotionally like, okay, you know how these pastors, that's how they get your money, or not my money. Oh, they will be doing all kind of drama, dragging you, and you'll be standing up. Oh, yes, pastor. Oh, yes, daddy. Oh, yes, mommy. They're drawing your emotions. Draw your emotions to what they're saying. And you feel like, yes, it is true. Yes, I need to forgive somebody. Oh, yes, I need to do this. Oh, yes, I need to do that. Your life is not going to change through that emotion. It will change through structure. Your therapist have said whatever she has said. Your pastor have lulu hala with the drama. Your friend said this. Your mother said that. Your friend said that. This said that. That's you getting emotional, thinking, oh, yes, what Dr.O said, it is all right. It is okay. Oh, it is okay. Oh, yes, daddy. Oh, yes, mommy. That will not change anything. Your life will not change through that emotional drama. Your life will change through a structure. Okay? Accountability. Point number 1, you have to be accountable. Accountability. I need you to sit down with this question. What part? I will do better next week. At least I know I have a platform that I can use that you guys can see me on Facebook. And I hope you still see me, because I don't know. Number 1, how do you structure? How do you structure change? How do you structure new beginnings? How do you structure you moving on? How do you build your life again? They see me. Okay, thank you. How do you see your life again? I can't just see their comments. So unfortunate. I'll figure this out. How do you start again? How do you rebuild? How do you move forward? I need you to sit down. I need you to think about this. What part of your life have you been avoiding structuring? You know, I'll use myself as an example, but I want you to ask yourself, ask yourself this question. Because sometimes we don't have clarity. You're confused. When I'm asking what is confusing you, you know, a lot of people will not even be able to figure it out. Just know, I can't just move on. Why? They can figure it out. Now, point number 1, accountability. What part of your life have you been avoiding structuring? Me, I would say relationship. Everything is okay. Business, I'm trying my best. Everything is okay. I'm done with school for now. I'm still doing some small school. But what do I need to structure? What part of my life am I avoiding? And this was the question my therapist asked me yesterday. What are you avoiding? What part of your life are you avoiding? I don't need to think too long. I know it's relationship. Sometimes I'm thinking, yeah, I need a companion. Sometimes I'm thinking I am enjoying my freedom. And it was trying to tell me, Dr. O, this is not even about freedom. You're free. You're smart enough to be in a relationship with a man that is not going to control you. Because if you come back here like he's controlling, I'll be mad at you. It is not that. So why are you avoiding relationships? Why are you avoiding to be in a relationship? What is it that is holding you to be in a relationship? And it's not like I posted something, they're asking me, somebody even asked me from that my post on Sunday, like, so you're single. I said, am I married? Did I invite you for a wedding? He said, no, I'm just surprised that you're single. I'm like, so I'm single. I'm a single mom of 3 adults. You see Mrs. in my name? Or when was the last time I came out and say, okay, oh, I've been married, oh. You know, if I'm married, I'll probably come and post it for you, or maybe I will not. Did I say I am married? And it's like, what about me? And I first of all, like, what about you? You? You know, this is how some people will be in a relationship alone by themselves. Being a toaster, I will use that word toaster, because if you say, okay, I like you, Jakama Ferawa, and I say, no, I cannot. If you want to be friends, fine. We'll still be friends. We'll still be talking. And I'm your friend. You call me for advice. I call you. We check on each other once in a while. You don't call me baby. You don't call me baby. You don't call me darling. We don't do anything that people in relationship do, except like, okay, maybe once in a while we help each other. Not, no sex, nothing, no date, papa. And you think we're in a relationship, and are you questioning me why I posted that I am single? And in my head, and I'm thinking, so are we in a relationship? How many times? And then the next question is, I've known you for 5 years. Yes, we've known each other for 5 years. Does that mean that, that we're dating? Have I even come to spend the weekend with you? Maybe, okay, I came for a weekend, though, and then I wasn't satisfied, though, and then I'm trying to ghost you. Oh. Nothing like that happened. So why would you assume in your head that you're my boyfriend? You see, some women do it too, because you're close to somebody. You see me, most of my friends are men. The person I can call my best friend is a man. I've known him, I've known Showboy since I left Nigeria, as a matter of fact, and I left Nigeria in 1996. I've been friends with this person since 1992 or 1991. We have been friends, right? This is a man that we can sleep on the same bed. Like, okay, oh, we're in somewhere, or I'll be okay. Oh, let's assume, okay, we go somewhere and we all have to sleep together. I will sleep on the bed, not thinking. I would think I'm sleeping on the bed with my brother, and that will be it. He dare not touch me, I dare not touch him. You know, you have to set boundaries and know what you're doing. Don't assume in your head like, okay, Motito still, we're still talking. Now you're my girlfriend. Hell no. Okay, you really like this guy. You really like this guy, right? You like each other. You're best friends, or you are very, very close. Maybe at one time you already said, okay, I like you, mo fẹ́ fẹ́ o, and you said no. Or maybe you are the one that shoots your shots. And he say, oh no, or let's remain on this friendship. Now in your head, no, that friendship is more than, you're talking about 30 years. That friendship is over. I'm telling you, I know somebody since 1991. This is 2026 now. We've been friends for almost 40 years. Almost 40 years. Every country that I've lived all over the world. Oh. I've been everywhere. He is that friend that has been in my life. It's been through my marriages. It's been through my divorce, my everything. It's been through every single thing with me. That's what we call friendship. So the moment that I feel like somebody that's supposed to be my friend, you're stepping beyond your boundaries. You don't want to understand that we're friends, we're not dating, we're not in a relationship. I'm very quick to zoom out. If we call every day and talk, I may not call you in 2 weeks. You may call me. I've done that this week for somebody. Kept calling me. Because when I tell you, no, it's not going to be possible. I'm 55. I should know what I want for my life. I should know what is good for my life. Don't make the mistake. Oh, he so much love me. A lot of men love me right now. I was telling somebody yesterday, I said, if I bring all the husband that I want to marry or the husband that think they want to marry me, I said, I will be happy. I have a little sister that will say, Auntie, you have them one day to Sunday. No, if you cannot cherish, understand, and nurture friendship, cut it off immediately. Cut it off immediately. And if that friend will not take you as a friend, but just like, and you know, the funny thing, most times, some of this friendship, it's not like I want to keep you for life or I want to marry you. Let's say, for example, you have a married man as a friend. What kind of a relationship is that? His wife is there. Do you want to be a second wife or you just want to be the side chick? So you have to set boundaries. You have to know what you want because before you know it, you jump in that boundary of we're friends. That's why some women would not understand why their husband are friends with females. And I understand perfectly. Some people don't know how not to cross boundaries. Some people don't know you have to keep your words. You have to set boundaries for any kind of relationship. Set your boundaries. That's where we get it wrong. If I tell you no, no, it's no. Honestly, I have some men in my life that I've known them since my breakup, since my divorce. They've been there all through. If I told you no 6 years ago, and I'm still telling you no now, don't think I would wake up tomorrow and change my mind. I'm not going to change my life, my mind about you. What I'm going to change is I will give you distance. If we've been very, very close before, I'll make sure I give you that space because you need to get it. So for me, if I'm in a relationship with you, we'll be talking every day. The only reason we will not talk every day is maybe you are in space. You are in the plane and I know we can call. Or, you know, we will talk every day. That's how you make your bond strong and intact. I don't know how people do relationship of we talk once in a week, we talk every 2 weeks, or we talk every 3 days. No. So if you are that man listening to me, you're my friend and you think I'm your girlfriend, and we talk via once in a blue moon, are you okay? Are you okay? Be intentional. I'm very, very intentional. I'm not that kind of a person. I don't do that kind of relationship like, oh, yeah, my go lower. Don't call for me anyway. Do you understand? Or because I'm getting something from you, let me just continue. Let me continue to lie to him. No, I don't do that. I will tell you up front. And don't be waiting for me to change my mind. No, because I'm 55. I haven't in one time when I said no, and I'm still repeating my no for 1 year. What are you waiting for? Move on. Don't be waiting on somebody that said no to you, and you're waiting like she's gonna change her mind. You're waiting on he's gonna change his mind, and then you see him with a girlfriend. And this is how jealousy turned to crime, how jealousy turned deadly, because somebody that you're not in relationship with, now you're jealous about his girlfriend. Now you're jealous about his girlfriend or our boyfriend because you have interest. And you think that's him with my boyfriend. That's her with my boyfriend. That's him with my girlfriend. No, she's not yours. Do you get it? So if you know you cannot take the heat, if you can't take it, move far away. Don't be too close to somebody that already said it's not going to work. Take a hike and go find your own person. Do you understand? FYI, you need to more. Give your life a meaning. Do you understand that? So what part of your life have you been avoiding structuring? Is it your time? Stop wasting your time. How can somebody be with me for 5, 6 years and you think we're in a relationship. The relationship will go near as adults. What kind of a relationship is that? If you're my friend, if you're doing something for me as a friend, or I am doing something for you as a friend, I'm doing it as a friend. You're doing it as a friend. Talking to you, Lasson, is because we are friends. It doesn't cost me anything. I'll block you. As a matter of fact, I blocked 3 men of my Facebook since Sunday that I posted that thing. And I blocked them on my social media. I blocked them from my phone, blocked them from my WhatsApp. One called me with another phone. I said, "Kileto, if you phone me, why are you calling me with another phone? Musola, why did you block me?" I said, "No, I don't want stress in my life. Now, let's assume I have a boyfriend that you don't know. Battery is low. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, I can use this. I have a boyfriend that you don't know, and you assume that we're dating. Because when he called, I put the phone on speaker. And I said, let's assume I have a boyfriend, and my boyfriend was here. And my boyfriend was here. And then that discussion, I said, it will take a man that is matured. It will take a man that knows me and trusts me to know that I'm not in any relationship with you. I see you as a friend, and that's it. One thing with me, I do not double date. If I tell you this is my boyfriend, this is my man, that's my man. If anybody else tells you I'm dating her, I'm doing this to her, it's a lie. I've never in my life double date. Never. Not when I was younger, not when I was married, not now that I am single. I am. Close John. I am single. When I have a steady relationship, I will stop saying that I am single. As far as I know, me, there's no trance, so I'm not in a trance. I'm not in a trance. I know me, Abby. How can I have been in a relationship and not know that I'm in a relationship? And you're telling me, why are you saying you're single? I am single. I'm actually not saying I need a husband. I didn't say that. I said, do you know a man like this? I said, my dad was this and this and this. I said, do you know any man like that? Let me know him. I didn't say I want to date. I didn't say I want to sleep with them. I didn't say I want to marry. Don't you people read? I just have to say this because if one person calls me, I'm gonna be blocking all of you. And when you're on my page, it's a privilege that we see each other on social media. I don't want to be programmed. I told 2 people yesterday. They're good friends though. I said, I don't like to be programmed. I'm a counselor. I'm a life coach. I'm a minister. I'm a prophetess. I'm a writer. I write. You all can tell that I'm a good writer if I want to write, unless I'm just trying to be funny. I don't want anyone to program me. Even when I was married, I think that was the time that my husband got off Facebook because people will crop, they will screenshot my posts, my writings, my notes, my epistle, and send it to my husband, my ex-husband. And he got tired of them. I think at the time he deactivated his Facebook page. Like, you know what? I'm done with these people. Do you understand? I don't like to be programmed. When I write coming from my head. I write experiences of other people and tell it as a story. And if it's my story, you will hear me like, okay, this happened. I met this nice guy. I met this cute guy. I want to be free to be able to post. If I'm in a relationship, my epistle will change. I may not write about my relationship, but it will change. But you men, especially, coming to tell me what to write. Come on now. Do you understand? So, your write-ups have really helped in this journey of healing. It's helping me too, because sometimes when I go back and read, it's helping me. So I don't want anyone. I don't want to think before I write, like, okay, I don't want Kunle to think I'm talking about him. I don't want Yinka to think I'm talking about him. I don't want Benga to think I'm talking about him. I don't want Israel to think I'm talking about him. Let me do my writing. Don't let anyone program you. When you're healing, is your journey, is your process. What are you trying to avoid? Is it your time, your finances, your healing process, your boundaries? What part of your life have you been avoiding? What part of your life? You know, the way people message me, call me about what I write and post, if I have to react, I will stop writing because I will get tired of them calling me, telling me how to write, what not to write. Why should you tell me not to say that I'm single? I am single as far as I'm concerned and as I know. So maybe you told people like I'm your girlfriend. Now they're reading it like she says she is single. Oh. Of course, I am single. So I don't want to think about what you will feel before I write. I don't want to think. And the funny thing, sometimes I'll post, I'll be like, "Gba oni mo kọ ilé." I'm telling you, some things I write on the bed. Some things I wake up in the middle of the night and write. And now I wake up, you're calling me. Sometimes be like, "Nkan to post here." I'll be like, which one of them? I have to go look for what you're talking about and be like, so do you think I'm talking about you? I am not talking about you. I wrote, I did not even know that I write this. I didn't know. I can't remember when I wrote this thing. I posted it. You know, sometimes I'll be making fun of myself, like, Busola, you better remain upright, because that's how the Holy Spirit will push you to go and expose yourself, will push you to go and say, like, okay, I'm confessing, and I will not know that I've confessed. You know, that's they say when you're in the glass house, don't throw stone. I'm telling you, sometimes I post and I wake up like, I didn't even know that I posted this. And you're telling me, why did you write this? I'm going to be blocking, Mama Shiny blocking it. So you will not disturb and control my life. I'm programming. So, because avoidance is where your life is leaking. You're trying to avoid relationship. You're trying to avoid planning. You're avoiding going back to school. You're avoiding leaving that job and looking for another one. Or you feel so comfortable at your job, instead of you to stop, like, okay, you know you're stagnant, but you're just trying to avoid to structure, because this new structure will make you go for training. This new structure will make you go for a certification. You want promotion at work. Of course, you know you can't get that promotion unless you have to go back to school and do something, unless you take a 1 week class, unless you do something, but you're trying to avoid it. So type one word in the comments. What is it that you've been trying to avoid to restructure? Is it time? Your emotions, like, Dr. O, come on now, calm down. Calm down. Maybe out of these 15, 20 men that wants to marry you in one day, maybe if you pay attention, maybe, just maybe, one of them is intentional. Just maybe. But sometimes because you're trying to avoid, you're just not paying attention, or you just don't want to pay attention. Me, I'm very intentional. It's just me not wanting to. So what are you trying to avoid? I know you're trying to guard your heart. You're trying not to fail because you don't want people to tell you, lele kelo. I tell that to myself. I don't want anybody to be like, I don't want to make a mistake. I don't care about people. I care about my children. I don't want to make that mistake. I don't want to bring a man home and say, this is my boyfriend. And then they're asking like, where is Lagbaja? And after 2 months, I'm like, this a has. Oh, like, no. So think properly. For me, those are my kind of avoidance. Like, okay, what do I tell my kids? I don't bring people home, even women. You want to come to my house, come meet me in the office. Do you understand? So I'm trying to avoid, like, okay, but are you going to continue to be scared to move on? Are you going to continue to be scared to go back to school, scared to move? You want to leave Georgia, you want to go to Maryland. You know there are better things in Maryland. You just can't seem to get it right and leave Georgia. What are you trying to avoid? Setting boundaries. Somebody that think I'm his girlfriend, or I'm his wife, or I'm his companion. You set your boundaries. Set your boundaries. You know, Fabulous Beauty, somebody send me, you see that 100, I'm going to post them. So you see that 100,000 that I said somebody gave me? I didn't even buy the, for whatever reason, I actually needed Naira in Nigeria. I don't know how I drained my account, and I needed Naira in Nigeria, and I did not touch that 100,000. I left it there. And she said, Dr. Go and buy yogurt. I said, okay, Motibo. That money is still there since last week. Since last week. And somebody text me this morning like, Dr. I know you very well. You will not spend that money. You're still going to give it to your followers. And I want to point something to you. I said, what? You said, there's this lady. Everything you post on your page, she will like, she will comment. Most times, she's the only one that will comment on your post. And I see her on your live show all the time. Fabulous, she was talking about you. She doesn't know you on TikTok, but she knows you as Pemisire. Your name is Pemisire, Abby. She screenshots your name, and I just laughed. And I have noticed that too. And she said, Dr. I know you haven't spent that money, but let's assume you have spent that money and you still want to give that money. No, let's assume you want to give that money away. Please, can you give it to that lady just to show appreciation? And I said, what if I have spent the money? He said, Doctor, I will send you another 100,000. If you have spent it, oh, he said, I see that as not only as loyalty, I see that as commitment. And she told me, I said 100,000 for just her. She said, yes, just give it to her. If you still want to distribute that your 100,000, go ahead, but I want you to give 100,000. And truly, I went on my Facebook and I was checking my posts, and I'm like, Pemisire is everywhere, Loto. And it's not because I posted like 100,000 one leg. I noticed since, I don't know before, but I noticed since I did that 28 days in December, you were in every life class. And I noticed for real, this girl does, Olayemi does the same thing. Olaide does the same. Bukola, Olunlade, but she actually picked your name like Dr. I don't know if she's there waiting for your post, but whatever you post, I said, so you took your time. This wasn't even Dayo. Dayo is the one, and Auntie Dami that will be checking my post. This was none of them. This was somebody that I was shocked. I know she follows me. I don't even know she pays attention. She said, because sometimes when I read your posts, I'll be like, this lady, this lady, this lady. So you said, I should give you 100,000. I said, kilo de. So badura mo juni. And let me confess. Let me confess. Let me confess. On Sunday, I wanted to send that money to somebody. And I said, no, I'm not going to send that money to anybody. My mind, I'm telling you, my mind, something just popped your name in my head. Not because I was looking at who was following me. Something just popped your name in my head. And I said, okay, I'm going to give this money to her. And when she texts me today, I know you deserve that money. Honestly, if I have to add to it, if anybody wants to add to it, I would not mind them to add to it. I think this is not even me trying to reward you. This is God trying to give you something. This is God trying to reward you. I just want to drop that there. I saw you now, and I want to just drop that. Moving forward, 5 o'clock, I want to hand it. I need to eat because I'm not even seeing that your messages. So type one word in the comments that says what what you've been trying to avoid. Time, emotions, discipline, boundaries. What have you been trying? Point number 2, you need to reframe discipline. I'm going to just go through. Let me correct something. Discipline is not punishment. Mm-mm. Discipline is self-respect in action. You see, when if you're trying to go into a relationship, pay attention to details. When me see that, you better remind me. Your $100 will just sit down there because I won't touch it. So remind me, please. Discipline is not punishment. It is self-respect in action. Pay attention. If you want to date somebody, pay attention. I like to test men a lot with little simple thing. Little things. I will drop a word. I will do something. Not something wicked or evil. I will just do something because I want to see your reaction. I will just say something because I want to see your reaction. You know what? Date somebody. Be in a relationship with somebody with self-discipline and self-control. Self-discipline. It is self-respect. If you're disciplined, it is self-respect. And if you don't respect yourself, you can't respect anybody. Do you understand? And if you disrespect people, you're not disciplined. That is you. That says a lot about who you are. That says a lot about who you are. When you say, I will show up for myself, and you actually do it, that is discipline. That is you rebuild trust with yourself. So I promised my therapist yesterday. I said, yes, maybe before my birthday. My birthday is May 25. Maybe before my birthday or after my birthday. Somebody asked me out on a date today. She said, lady, she's one of my patients, said, I want to take you out on your birthday. And I said, I don't know yet. And that's it. You can go out with your friend. I take myself on dates. I will just dress up or not dress up, go into a restaurant. I don't need for anyone to come and pay for my food. Dress up, go sit at a bar. I may not even drink wine or anything. I love longer. I may just sit down there like, I want chicken wings. I'm not waiting for somebody to come and pay my bills. I'm just there to enjoy the music. And sometimes I like to be in the midst of men. You know, when they're watching basketball, I'm not a football person anymore. I used to love football. Or just sit down, just picking their brains. Or I'll just sit down, JJ, they want to talk. You talk too. Don't be mean. You're looking for a relationship, you're looking for a boyfriend, you're looking for a partner, and then you're mean, your attitude stinks. No. People will be like, where do you meet this man? Well, online. Go out, grocery store, you see people, say hello, say hi. Go to the restaurant, sit yourself down, eat good food. That Ashwebi you want to buy, don't worry, ask them for the color, get the color, go use the money to eat. Because me, when I wear Ashwebi, I don't wear it again. As a matter of fact, most native that I will wear to party, you may not see it on me again because no look party buying. So why would I spend 500,000 and then that's it? You have to be very, very important or close to me now to say I want to buy Ashwebi. You have to be my Ebi, as in my inner circle gongon, for me to put my money because I know it's just one day of show. What you think? Eat good food. Take yourself out. Take a walk. Go do something for yourself. Go make yourself happy. You don't need anyone to make you happy. Go make yourself happy. You may just be sitting down. Me, I don't know about you. There's no day that I take myself out that somebody or two, three will not come and disturb me. And sometimes when I'm there to just sit and clear my mind, I will just politely say, please, I would like to be alone. Politely, oh, don't be mean. Don't be mean. Because I'm there to just enjoy Maybe I'm trying to process something and I just want to be in the midst of people, but without talking to anybody. Do you understand? Sometimes people want to talk. Want to talk. But sometimes I just want that quietness. I just want to enjoy my food in peace and be thinking. Do you understand? I love my me time sometimes without anybody to intrude. But when somebody says, hey, is somebody here or can I sit or do you need company? If you don't need, just politely say, oh no, please, I would like to be by myself or I would like to be alone. Do you understand? Fix your attitude. Show up for yourself. That is self-respect. That is discipline. When you promise yourself something, do it. Do it. You rebuild trust with yourself first. Trust yourself. So me now, told my therapist, like, I'm going to trust my emotion. I'm going to trust my boundaries. I trust my boundaries, you know? And when I know I'm beginning to like a man and like, I don't want to. Do you understand? So maybe I'll make up my mind and just go out on a coffee date. Like, okay, at least it shows that he cares. Do you understand? Be intentional and be intentional with your ears too. Oh, work less. While it's a workaholic, it's different. Somebody saying, oh, I'm sorry, your day is rough. How can I help? Or what can I do to make it better? Come on now. And if you feel like, okay, it's pretending, okay, go out first and get to know this person because you promise yourself, like, yeah, I'm going to go out on a date. And going out on a date is not like you're not going to go have sex. And please, I know you are adult. Don't put sex first. Not that night. I know things happen, but get to know people. For me, sex is very spiritual. And I don't want to put myself in that situation like somebody that I may not like. And now you have sex. The sex is good. That's why some people are hooked on relationships that they're not supposed to be in because they're thinking, oh my God, he was so good. Oh my God, she was so good. Now you don't want to leave that. And now he's showing you attitude. You know he's a bad boy. You know this relationship is not good for you. But you know what? You stick in because sex was good. Because let me tell you, a lot of sex sucks. A lot of men sucks. A lot of women sucks. And that will bring me to, we're going to have a series on that, sex therapy. We're going to do sex therapy. I don't know if I'm going to do that live or if I'm going to do that on Zoom, but we are long overdue for that sex therapy class. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but this is very, very important. This is messing a lot of people up. And don't give me that I'm a middle-aged person. No, please, come on now. I don't even feel that. So whatever you have to do, network, maybe it's me, maybe it's you, whatever you have to do to make your sex life great, we're going to do because it has to be. So don't make sex the bait for any relationship. Like the person, go out, get to know each other and feel like, okay, I can be with this person. If you have sex and sex is great, boom, you're glued together. In fact, I will not even kiss you. I don't just kiss. I'm telling you, I can be in a relationship and not kiss. If I don't kiss you, know that we're not, I'm not feeling you. Because if I feel you, I love kissing. But if I do not, forget it. Checking it, forget it. So take your time. Take your time. Take your time. This battery, are you not charging? This battery is charging now. Sure. Come on. So, what is going on? It's charging. Yeah, it's charging. So when you say, I will show up for myself, and you actually do it, you rebuild trust with yourself. And many of you don't have a life problem. You have a trust problem. Okay? Somewhere along the line, somewhere along the way, you stopped believing in yourself. You stopped believing in yourself. You stop believing I can depend on me. You need to do that. And that's why structure feels so hard. It feels so hard. You do what? It feels so hard. So we're almost done. Don't think. Let me rush. Let me rush. Let me rush. We're gonna take that shift now. I want you to choose one thing, not five, just one thing. And I'm handing this now. I want you to I want you to do, because even my battery is shutting down. Is this not charging it? Anyway. Okay. One thing, something small but powerful. You're gonna take a step now because you want to take a shift. You want your life from here that has been stagnant. You want to take one step. I'm not saying take two. It's gonna be one step at a time. And I want you to choose one thing. Something small but powerful, but something that will structure you, that you know, okay, me, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is I drink water. And now I'm going to start my detox. I'm going to, anybody party on Sunday? I don't know. I'm going to start my detox. So the first thing I'm going to do in the morning is my olive oil and my lemon. And I'll tell you what that does and in another post. So I'm going to tell myself for the next 7 days, I'm not going to choose 14 days, 7 days. For the next 7 days, I just want to do that first thing in the morning, my olive oil and my lemon. It detoxifies you, it cleanses you. You will just see your color. Your color will just be changing, be cleansing you. Latino, you cleaning your skin, your everything, your inside, your kidneys from the inside out. That is the easiest, simple thing. Olive oil. Virgin, extra virgin olive oil, the original extra virgin olive oil with lemon. Just squeeze lemon, shake it, just like 2 ounces, 2 to 4 ounces, and just drink it first thing in the morning before you drink water. You may drink water 30 minutes later. First thing in the morning, let that cleanse you. That's what I'm gonna do. So you pick one thing and choose maybe for 10 days, for 3 days, for 7 days. Start 7 days because 3 days, 7 days. If you can stick with it for 7 days, take another 7, make it 14, but set it like 7 minutes at a time. Your wake up set time. Maybe I need to do that because it's messing me up. Just set a time like, okay, I have an uncle, he wakes up 3:30 a.m. every day. For years that I've known this man. But you know what? He's already in his bed at 9 p.m. Who are you? You can't. Maybe somebody like me is. I was one that told him, I said, Uncle, even you putting your phone on silence could make sense. Because he said he called me, I didn't pick. I said, because Mofi phone me see, do not disturb. He said, what is that? And I showed him, you have iPhone now. Put it on do not disturb. If that phone ring from now till tomorrow, couldn't ring daddy. 3:30 every day. Me, maybe I'm not even sleeping at 3:30. Choose one thing, but powerful. Wake up a set time, pray or journal. Journal 10 minutes every day. Maybe at the end of the day, just sit down. When you shower, you want to go to bed, just write something. Something you did. Write what? Praise God. Don't come and be writing a sherry me. Yeah, fisi bamileti, mama agbeson. No, don't write that in your journal. Things, your dreams. Be grateful, gratitude, write it, journal. Set one boundary. Set one boundary. Friends that you think that are taking you for granted, men that walks into your life like they're gonna smash it. Set a boundary. For your children, for your parents, set boundaries. People are taking you for granted. People are doing this for you. Set a boundary. Move your body. I went back to the gym now. For 2 weeks now. I'm back in the gym. Really don't love gym, but you know what? Because I do cardio, I do this. And then, my sister will join the Zumba class. Oh my God, first day. This week now, it's easy on me. And she was telling me, Auntie, don't let me hear Oremi Monloli, like, don't even say you want to go home after work because the gym is right across my office. So she will come meet me here and then we go. I said, don't worry, my gym bag is in the car. Auntie, she has already called me. No, we don't go on Wednesdays because my Wednesday is very busy. Auntie, I'm reminding you. I said, what? Gym tomorrow. I said, it's still tomorrow now. He said, no, I am reminding you. Don't tell me you forgot your gym bag. I said, it's in the car. Don't tell me somebody booked online and you forgot to. I said, don't worry, I already blocked my schedule. Be committed. It's about commitment. One thing. That's one thing that I set a goal from last week. And I'm just going to set another one now. My olive oil and kinomoko, lemon for the next 7 days. One small but powerful goal. Just one. Don't do two. Just one so you will be able to stick with it. Now type in the comment. My one thing that I want to do my one thing that I want to do is to cleanse myself. First thing in the morning, take extra virgin oil, just a little, maybe like 2 tablespoons of extra virgin oil, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, fresh lemon juice. Don't buy artificial. Squeeze it yourself. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Me, I like to do stuff like that at night and put it by my bedside or put it in the refrigerator in my room. So when I wake up, I'm getting that first thing. Boom. And stick with it. Now listen. So write your one thing. If you want to share, write your one thing. Now listen carefully. You don't need to feel ready. Let me get ready. No, just do it. Do you understand? Just do it. I don't know why this thing is not charging now. Anyway, just do it. You need a system that works. Even when you don't feel like it, let it work. Plan it. Plan it. Sorry, please. Is it the olive oil they use in church? Which one they use in church? Goya. That means you're in Nigeria because here we eat olive oil. I use olive oil to fry, to cook, to do everything. Yes. Where's my big bottle? See? It's a whole bunch of, this is a brand. See? I use olive oil for my massage too. I mix olive oil. It's very healing. Olive oil is healing for anything. Use it to rub your body. Just pray over it. They use it as anointing oil, trying to sell it for you as anointing oil. I use it too. Where's my small bottle? This is an anointing oil. This is olive oil. And let me tell you a secret. Your olive oil, your extra, can't see it. Oh, sorry. This is olive oil. Otidori Kodo, because this is phone. I'm using phone here. Extra virgin olive oil, extra virgin. It must be extra virgin. And let me tell you, your virgin olive oil must be in a green bottle. I can't go because my battery is about to die now. Go. That's your assignment. Why must your olive oil be in a green bottle? If it's in an ordinary bottle, I beg, no be original extra. The extra virgin oil. Somebody go and Google why should your extra virgin oil be in a green bottle? Or why is it in a green bottle? You will see that most virgin extra olive oil are in green bottles. Why? Go Google that. That's an assignment for you. I don't have that big bottle here because when I buy them like that, I pray over it. That's anointing. I pray over it. So I buy the big jar from Sam's Club. So now that I know I'm going to be doing this, I bought extra one, I buy big bottle. So go and buy yours. Just do it for 7 days. Don't do 14 for now. Just set your mind at 7 days because you are setting small goals, but powerful goals. So just say, I'm going to do this for 7 days. You don't need to feel ready. The only readiness you need to do is get the things that you need ready. You want to do exercise. Just get up and do it. Jump and stretch and just do it. You want to drink water first thing in the morning. Put a bottle of water by your bedside. Put your cup by your bedside. Do you understand? Put it by your bedside. You want to drink water throughout the day. I sit here most times while I'm talking to my medical massage patients. I have this. I'm sipping my water. I'm not going to stand up and go and get water from over there. That is when be like, oh, before I stand up, put it, make it handy. Prepare yourself, get prepared, like something like this. Just get ready, go get it. You don't need a system that works, even when you don't feel like it. I mean, you need a system that works. Make it work for you. Plan. Feelings. Remember, I said feelings are inconsistent, but structure, do what? Let's take back, babe. Create stability. Structure. When something is structured, when a system is in place, then you have stability. You know, if you don't want to be eating junk, this week that I'm gonna be doing, there's one Chinese restaurant down there. I just go there. Sometimes I already know my food is, I like to give the waitress like $10 extra. I'll just give her $10 extra. So when they see me, they are happy. Because when Kotimo fellow are going, it's probably $14. Nikoti broccoli, it's like, so I already get their $10 because I just want to give them money. But I said, I'm not going to be tempted to go and eat Chinese. What did I do? I made soup. I made soup at home. I made gumbo. I made okra soup. I will show you. I will post it. You eat light. So I know I want to eat light for this week. What did I do? I made my soup and I put it in the freezer, portion by portion. I brought it today. So as soon as I get offline, I'm going to warm it and eat. Some things you have to prepare ahead because you want it to work. You put a structure in place. You want to build a house, you do the foundation and you structure it. So when you continue to build on it, do you understand? So let me ask this when we are signing off, because I'm signing off now. It's still a lot, but I'm just gonna just get off because even my laptop is about to, my iPad is about to die. Are you living based on how you feel or what you've committed to? I think I'm gonna put my feeling on one side. I'm gonna be committed. I think if you're committed, for me, commitment will make me do things. Feelings, I can brush my feelings. I'm liking a guy, I can brush it off. But commitment is what I'm scared of. I don't want to be committed to the wrong person. I don't want to make another mistake. So now I have to sit down and structure my life and be like, okay, I want stability. Do you understand? So are you living based on your feelings or are you living based on commitment? What you're scared to do, what you're scared to structure, are you making it on your feelings or is it because of commitment? Which one? Me, I already chose mine. It's commitment. I have to be committed. Am I ready to be committed? Are you ready to be committed to, okay, you want to do olive oil and lemon every morning? That's a commitment. That's not like, oh, I feel like I want to. Or Dr.O said that will work. Are you ready to be committed to doing that? Are you ready? Emotional. Will you be built on survival or confusion? Emotional highs and lows. You want to build on consistency, you want to build on clarity, and you want to build on alignment. You want to structure on consistency, you want to structure on clarity. So think about it very well. And you want to structure on alignment. This new structure, is it going to align? You're not going to say because I know I need a man in my life. Oh, I know I need a woman. I know I need a partner. You're not just going to jump into any person. You're going to be intentional about who you choose. Is this person going to align with my purpose? Is this person going to align with what I am doing? Because one of my fears is, no, I love my freedom. No, I don't want a man to come and mess up what I am building for myself. So you have to be intentional about this person. Does he see me? Does he see my purpose? Is he feeling my purpose? Is he going to align with my purpose? Is this woman going to align with my purpose? You see a beautiful woman, you go say, Sisi mo like you that you know God has called you. And this Sisi I like you that you want to go and meet. It's not in alignment with God's purpose for your ministry. But because, oh, she's pretty, she saw that. Now you will go and yank one Sisi because you like her Ikebe. She looks good, all the curves in the right places. Now you want her. And one day you'll be Geo, and that will be the first lady. You have made a mistake that will scatter that structure that you're building. It is true. I'm telling you the fact. So I want you to say it loud. I'm no longer rebuilding from pain because we are healing or you're healed. I am rebuilding with structure. Let that sink in because I need to go. I am no longer rebuilding from pain. I am rebuilding with structure. No, come on now. Your life is not falling apart. You want to rebuild. Infatuation, loss. Yeah, she's pretty. Oh, that man is tall. Very tall man. Now, a very tall man becomes a pastor. Let me use ministry because they make me sick all the time. Very tall, dark, nice spoken, quiet man becomes a pastor. Guess what? You are the first lady, and you are not in alignment with God's purpose for his life. Guess what? There will be problem. There will be problem because your purpose is not in alignment with him being the pastor, him being the head of the church, him being in charge of all these people, him being a shepherd. That's why you see some first ladies, some mommy Gio, oh my God, they are wicked than the witches and wizards. Their attitude stinks. Some of them are still sleeping with the church members because alignment will align at all, at all. Do you understand? Do you understand? If you align with that partner, with that partner's purpose, there will be no much problem in relationships. Do you get it? Dr. O is here. Who is this? Okay, Bim Bim. I am here. I am on TikTok. So I'm telling you this. Osa had gone. I mean, it goes a long way. So me, I'll be telling me, I say, I am deep than what you see online. I am deep. All these things that I combine together, it will take a strong man that God has aligned with me to be able to be in my life from Facebook. I already know you're from Facebook for you to be surprised to see me here. I cannot be with just any man. I cannot. It is not pride. It's because of what I have. It is what I do. Any man will be jealous around me. Like, okay, if you're not man enough and matured enough, you will be jealous. I travel a lot. I'm in the midst of men most times. Most times. I'm in the midst of these CEOs and I'll be the concolo one among them. I'm out speaking. If you don't trust me and you see all these men around me, people hugging me, people looking for Dr. O, you will be jealous. Or I leave you at home all the time and I'm traveling, you will be jealous. So you have to be in alignment with my purpose. So if I'm telling you I cannot date you, I cannot be in relationship with you, I know exactly what I am saying. Because me and God, I've prayed about it and I already know you cannot fall into that alignment. No matter how fine you are, no matter how rich you are, that you feel like, Dr. Okay, what if I say, stay home, I can take care of you? I know you're a billionaire, sir. I'm not a stay home, madam. No. No matter how much my man has, if I don't open office, I will still go out to speak. That's my purpose, to go out and speak awareness, to enlighten people. So if you're not man enough, even if we have a church, I will still shine as your wife, not to outshine you, but not all men can take that. Not all men that can take and see their wife out there. And not because I'm bigger than you, it's just that that's my own assignment. Your own assignment, baby, just sit down there and be my head. And I am just there as your neck, but my own assignment is to be out there and just be speaking. My own assignment is to be out there shaking people, hugging people. So if you are not man enough, you can't be a man in my life. But you should be able to trust me because I will keep telling you, I do not cheat. If you come into my hotel room and see a man there sitting, not because we just had sex, it's because, well, we're talking. And I set boundaries. Do men try to cross that boundary? Oh, yes, they like to cross that boundary. But I know who I am. You cannot cross my boundary with if you entice me unless I want to. But if you're not man enough, you may not be able to trust me. You will get jealous. Because everywhere you go, my ex-husband said, "Kò síbi tó ń lọ báyìí, somebody will know Dr. O." Even when I'm not traveling with him, there's no time that man leave that house. Either traveling to Nigeria or flying somewhere, or he will say, somebody will just say, "Hey, is this not Mr. Steven?" Somebody will just recognize him. So when he began to resent what I do online and checked out of Facebook, my brain should have told me something is going on. Because now he's scared that somebody will see him. He's scared somebody will recognize him. Because when you're no longer straightforward, that is when you will be scared that somebody knows you're Dr. O's husband. Are you getting the point? So you have to be in alignment. Don't just do things from emotions, feelings, but from commitment. Can you be committed to this man? If God just come now and take your husband from being that manager to the CEO, can you handle that office? If God just come now, boom, and take your wife from this small room and take Dr. O to the presidency, can you handle to be the husband? Can you handle to, can you trust that, okay, oh, all these big men you see her with, oh, she's just been blessed and have grace to be in that realm. It's nothing but grace. She will still come back home to me. And even when you go out and you see all these men, big men shaking out, calling out, Dr. O, it's been a long time. All these KBC saying, yeah, Dr. O, you'll be like, you know all these people. Yes, I know them. You will not feel like, okay, why is everybody here knowing my wife? No, you will not feel that. You will feel blessed. You will feel proud, like I'm a husband and we're going home together. Do you understand? Do you understand? So be intentional. Job, work, relationship, whatever. Be intentional. Don't waste your time. Don't let anyone waste your time. So it is what it is. I need to hand it. I need to hand it because my battery is about to die. My stomach is grumbling. You can't hear it. It's a small grumble. I haven't had lunch. It is 5 o'clock and I want to eat. So I'm glad I made this. I don't know if I will continue with this topic next week because I think this is the last of it, or I will check. But one thing I really want us to be intentional. Be very, very intentional. One thing I want us to talk about is sex therapy. I want us to do sex therapy. I want to talk about erectile dysfunction and all that. And I want to talk about women hormonal sequence. We go through a lot. Do you understand? So I'm going to think. If I tell you I know what I'm doing next week, it's a lie. But I figured out what we can use now. I have this software that we can use now. I will see how I will do it. That's we can comment on Facebook and I can see it here. So I'm tired. I am hungry. Thank you for sticking with me. And that's it for today. It's a wrap. So I'm just begging you, pick one thing. May I have picked my olive oil and lemon for the next 7 days. And when I come next week, Wednesday, you will see it on me. You will see that I have done something. You will see that I have started my cleanse. When my patient walks in here and they're supposed to be on detox, cleanse, or whatever, the moment they come in here, I'll be like, Jeff, did you do what I asked you to do? And before you say, I'll tell you did not do it. If you come in here and you're smiling and I look at your face and I'm smiling, I'll be like, good job. You did what you're supposed to do. 7 days can change your appearance. 7 days you will look radiant. 7 days can change so much within you and outside of you because it's coming from the inside. Do you understand? So thank God. And I pray for you that God will give you the grace, God will give you the strength to change whatever you're supposed to change, to be able to walk it through, to be able to, structure yourself from broken to structure, from healing to structure, from healing to purpose, how to build your life again. If you have any questions, come back next week. We'll go through it. I can't even read comments on Facebook. So have a nice week. Have a wonderful week. Let me see. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. I will see you next week. Yes, I'm gonna be coming on TikTok. Some Facebook people were like, Doctor, you're here. I'm here now. I'm actually enjoying TikTok because one for me problem. Facebook is the only thing giving me problem. And somebody go and check my YouTube because I was streaming this on YouTube as well. I just wanted to test this new software if it's gonna work. I just have to make sure the comment is working next week. So God bless you, everyone. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing week. I will see you again same time next week. I love you. Bye bye. How do I hand this? This one hands, yeah? Bum.